Your love for your spouse is supposed to be primary while your children are secondary. Children are distractions. Beautiful distractions. When you give birth to a child, the love you have for your spouse starts shifting to your children, which is not supposed to be so. See, children are secondary.
Boo-boo.
When children come, they tend to distract the parents from themselves. When me and my wife expect a child, we would have to stay some years, 2-3 years before we give birth to any child. Let's enjoy our youth.
Before you think of going into your relationship, have money and have akanuche sense. Welcome to Love Lounge, where we have unfiltered conversations about love, relationship, and marriage. And today's hot question is, how can I build, or how can you build yourself before building a relationship? And with me is my amazing colleague, ready to do justice to this set topic. Someone who is very annoying. Don't let his looks deceive you. He's a very
Hi guys, you're welcome to yet another episode of Love Lounge, and I am Bubu Durugo.
Of course, you're Bubu Durugo. Nobody else can take that from you. Okay, so like I said, we're going to talk about building yourself before building a relationship. So what do you have to say about this, Bubu?
So firstly, we need to understand what building yourself is all about. Why are you laughing now? We need to understand what building yourself is all about. Building yourself in the aspect of maturity, in the aspect of finances, and every other thing. Because most women want is security. You understand?
Why are we starting on the wrong foot? You won't follow me fight, so you're continuing.
Most men want security. You understand? In the sense that everything encompasses security. You understand? Financial security, emotional security, and all of that. You get? So I feel like before you talk about going into a relationship, you have to first talk about loving yourself first. You understand? So because it's only when you love yourself then you can be able to give out love. You understand? You do not give out what you do not have. I don't know if you get me. So it's only when you as a person love yourself, you'll be able to know what you can tolerate, what you can take, what are your do's and don'ts in the relationship, your negotiables
and your non-negotiables. Okay. I'll tell you why I'm laughing after this. Go on.
Your negotiables and your non-negotiables.
Okay.
You understand? So it's only when you love and understand. I use understand in the sense that you'll be able to like know, okay, this thing this person is doing, like you're doing this. I do not like I can't tolerate this thing. You get this thing you're doing. This is rubbish. You understand? It's only when you love yourself that you'd be able to
call them out.
Yeah, call them out for their rubbish.
That's true. And I also believe that for you to build yourself, you have to realize your self-worth. Be self-aware.
Exactly.
Know what you carry. Know what you are made of. Because you're not about to let somebody treat you like trash, be it a guy or a girl. And trust me, you're going to be treated the way you treat yourself.
Exactly.
So if you treat yourself with less love, less self-respect, you'll be treated as such. So moving on to the next one is healing from past hurt. If you have not healed, don't try to go into a relationship. You only bleed on someone that has not hurt you. And it is going to be disastrous. Isn't that right?
So there's a saying that they say, for you to heal, you have to, for you to heal from the hurt of, you have to get under another. I don't know.
And that is you saying it.
No, not necessarily me though. I've heard it from like a lot of people, you understand? And I feel like that's rubbish, you understand? In the sense that when you're hurt, if you do not heal properly, like you said, you end up bleeding on someone that have done nothing wrong to you and also continue the circle
trend.
Or the trend of hurting people and all of that you get. So I feel like if you're hurt, you understand, you have to heal first before thinking of moving into a new relationship. Or even before going into, I remember some time ago, I think that was like some 6 years ago-ish, 5 years ago, when my first breakup.
Hey.
Let me break up. My first heartbreak, because they didn't break up with me. My first heartbreak. It took me 2-3 years before I was able to 2-3 years before I was able to move on.
And how long was the relationship for?
It wasn't even a relationship. We'll get
So-
we'll
so-
get, we'll
so-
get, we'll get, we'll get to that.
so the
We'll get
talking
to that. We'll get
stage.
to that. We'll get to that.
Still, was it a talking
No,
stage?
it wasn't a talking stage though. It was cool love, you understand? The fact that we were talking and I was expecting it to lead to something, and it was meant to, but I was dragging my feet and that guy now asked her out. The guy, we were kind of close, you understand? He knew that.
Your friend?
Friends, like my
I
guy.
thought they said bros
understand?
before
My guy.
O's.
My
But
guy.
now this is O's before bros.
We were not bros yet. You understand? We were
Oh.
not bros yet. And the guy knew that, okay, I like this girl. And the guy approached the girl and she accepted him and they started dating and it was hell. Like
Oh my
for
god.
for 3-4 years. 4 years, yeah. Me and that guy, we didn't even talk.
You're not even meant to
You
talk to me
understand?
for life. It's a
No, but-
betrayal.
But at some point we started talking and all of that. We just had to move past that.
So the
you
girl,
have
she
to-
cheated on you.
No, it's not cheating since we are not dating. You understand? It's not yet.
Okay, she
it's not
cheated on your
cheating.
emotions.
No, it's there's no. See,
So
I do
what
not- I do
exactly
not-
were
I
you
do not-
healing from? What do we target?
I was healing from the fact that, and I would not even blame her. I would blame
Okay.
myself for not being able to
You were slow.
Yeah, for not being
Oh.
able to because I feel like she was waiting for me to say something, talk. Nigga, open your
But
mouth and
why
talk.
were you stalling? Because I presume
That-
she's tall and drop dead gorgeous, yeah?
What's your issue? What's your issue with this? Tall
It's
and-
my issue. No, don't tell me that it's my issue.
What's your
How
issue?
can you say by yourself? Let me not say you say by yourself. You say it.
What's
So
your
why were you
issue?
slow?
So I feel like then I was I feel like every guy went through that phase of being scared to talk to someone they like.
You were scared for 4 years.
No, it wasn't 4 years. It was we were talking for a year.
Okay.
You understand? And within that period of 1 year, I did not tell her, okay, this is how I feel about you. But you understand? But obviously, you're supposed to know that okay, this guy likes you. But,
1 year,
but
6 months. You not tell her. But you define
Relax.
tall and drop dead gorgeous.
relax.
God.
So I didn't tell her, okay, this is that, and I don't blame her for that. I think I was healing from me not being able to tell her about, okay, this is how I feel about you and all of that. And
Okay.
moving on, I think I appreciate that phase of my life because it helped me to know that if you want something, go for it. You get nobody's going to walk up to you if you don't tell them how you feel. You understand? Nobody knows what's going on inside of you. You understand me? So yeah, that phase helped me to understand.
It's really a serious face from you. You're talking like you learnt your lesson, but you're missing the point. Do you know that another girl? Wait. Do you know there's another girl out there that is short, and
What's
it's
the
not so
issue-
fine.
what's the issue with short people?
Wait, because I'm short. You're insulting me. There's another girl out there that is short,
You're not short though.
beautiful.
You're not short though.
Please wait.
You're not just.
It doesn't want me to talk. I will talk. There's another girl out there that is short,
Yeah.
not so pretty,
Yeah.
but she will still wait for you to make your move. That lady was so fast because she didn't really care.
I won't blame her. I would blame myself more. You understand? The fact that
You
if
don't
I
blame her
wanted-
because she's tall. See, you don't want to learn. I want you to understand that it's not about the looks. It's
See.
not about the looks. Really.
The reason why she's saying this thing is we had a conversation earlier where we talked about negotiables and non-negotiables in a relationship, and I told her that my top two,
You not say top two, you said 1A and 1B. Meaning there are more.
my top two non-negotiables are she must be pretty and tall. Pretty in the sense drop dead gorgeous. You understand? And she must be pretty and tall. And I'm not even saying this because of my children. Oh, I want to give it to handsome children or pretty children. That's by the way, I don't even give a shit about them. Yes, and when I say I do not give a shit about them, it's that I do not give. I'm not saying it because I want my children to be fine. Come on, look at me, I'm a fine guy. So of course I'll give it to fine children. Come on. So
Pride.
the reason why I'm saying that is because so when I step out with my wife, you understand? People be like, "What this couple? Look at this
It's the way you're speaking
power,
with so much
look at this
passion for
power
me.
couple."
Eh?
Do you understand?
So you think that's all there
Maybe
is to marriage?
No.
Power couple. Do you know how many power couples are out there shining their teeth in front of cameras and they're not happy? Do you know?
Before we go into that, what is love to you?
No.
What is love? But I need to understand. I need to understand what love is to you
Oh my
before we go into this. You understand?
To me, I feel like love is what starts off something. Love is like the foundation of every relationship. It doesn't sustain anything. It's more like a feeling. It doesn't sustain any relationship. It only keeps it. What really, it only starts it rather. What really keeps a relationship are the pillars that comes with love, such as respect, understanding, commitment, and all of those beautiful things, but not love.
When you talk about pillars of relationship, you're even forgetting the main thing, which is friendship. You understand?
Okay.
And now, love, for me, though, I see it like love, there's the feeling part of love. You understand? Love is, but it's not just a feeling. I don't know if you get me. Love is not just a feeling. Love is a conscious decision that irrespective of anything, I'm going to be with this person. You get, and anything is not that you're being sexually physically abused or emotionally abused and all that. That's where you loving yourself first comes in. It will help you know, okay, I won't do this, I won't take this from this person. I don't know if you get me.
Yeah.
Now, the conscious decision being that irrespective of this person's flaws and this person's red flags, you get, because everyone has a red flag, whether we like it or not. You understand? Everyone has a red flag. Everyone has, okay, you can, just like you're saying, you understand?
Okay.
A lady can be tall, can be fine, and can have like
a very filthy character.
You understand me? Now, it's up to me to say, okay, irrespective of the fact that you're tall and you're pretty, I'm not going to accept this attitude. You understand me? So let me give you an example.
Okay.
This year, something happened. There was this lady. We were in a talking stage. You don't pass. This year now.
The one you mentioned that your friend
now.
collected from you was what?
That was like 5.
Was it a talking stage?
Yeah, ish. Relax. But this one,
you cannot even make a move. And you're looking for tall and gorgeous.
Quiet.
You see Metrono there. You're looking for tall that can. You follow talking stage up and down. Okay.
This one we are moving into really. You don't pass talking stage because I've already told her my feelings. That's why I said that experience helped me to push. I'd already told her my feelings that, okay, this is how I feel about you. This is what I want. So we're like, okay, let's get to know each other first before we move into a relationship. You understand? So I thought that, okay, we talked about commitment. You understand? Even though we're not in a relationship yet, I was like, okay, let's like be committed to this thing and all of that, because obviously I really like you and all of that. So we spoke about it and all of that, and I found out that lady cheated on me. You understand? Not like I wouldn't necessarily say cheated. Yes, cheated on me. Yeah, she cheated in that time. You understand? And now, for the fact that I am someone that I'm self-aware and I love myself, I'm not going to give you the chance to explain, but I'm going to actually let you know that I'm aware that this thing happened. I know this thing happened. I know that you did it. And the funny thing is that I'm someone, I don't know if it's me, but I'm someone that if something happened, I would like to go to the root of it. Like I even found out to the name of the person that it happened. You understand? Like when I confronted, I was like, you went to so person's house, so they stayed there. Do you understand? Like that was how I came about it.
Investigator.
Use it play now. Use it play now. I was like, I know that this thing happened, and this. And I'm not going to give you a chance to explain or give you a chance for you to like tell me this. I'm just going to tell you this, and I'm going to like gently leave that equation or that whatever is happening there. I don't know if you understand me. So, irrespective of the fact that, oh, these are my non-negotiable. If the person that has the non-negotiables or whatever still messes up, I'm still going to walk out, and I'm still going. See, it all boils down to not settling for less. Know what you want. Relax. It all boils down to knowing what you want and be like, irrespective of what happens, I'm still going to see. I've seen people who like short and fat girls.
Okay.
Let me not say people. I know a friend of mine that like his neck is short and fat. Do you get?
It was flesh.
And that's good. That's okay.
It's okay, of course.
If that kind of person now goes to marry a slim and tall girl, there are chances that he's going to go out and cheat on his
He
partner.
could just make her fat. He could just do that, right?
See, there's a saying that if you want a fat girl, go for a fat girl. If you want a slim girl, go for a slim girl. Not going for a fat girl when you want a slim girl. You start forcing her to go to the gym to become a slim
Going
girl.
to the gym is essential to everybody. If you like fat, you must go gym. So nobody's forcing anybody to go to the gym.
I'm not
But
saying,
you know what?
Yeah,
You're
talk to me.
missing a point.
What's the point?
I listened to you and I can see that you're missing a point.
What's the point?
You said the last situationship you were in
Yeah.
before, you were never able to define it. And you upset that she cheated.
We did.
How would
we
she not
did,
cheat
we
on
did,
you
we
100
did.
times 2?
Now these are the issues.
Do you know what
These are the
said?
issues. You're not women supporting women.
No, I'm not doing that. But tell me, you did not progress to a relationship. You did not stay being friends. You told her to be committed to a situationship. You even told her that let's be committed in this sport. Why not push it to a relationship?
When you push, when you tell somebody your intentions and you be like, I want us to be in a relationship, and the person is saying that, oh, let's be friends first, because you made
She was
mention
one that
of
said-
you made mention of pillars of a relationship, which friendship is one of the key pillars of any relationship. You understand? You must first be friends to know, okay, this is this person.
So the 1 year you were using to chase the girl, you were not friends.
That's like the first one. That's the first one, and this one like a month.
See, I'm already even confused, Seth.
Yeah.
Isha, in conclusion, see, the only way we can confirm this story is if she's watching right now. If you are that beautiful girl,
I'm gonna post on my status.
if you are the
I'm
one,
gonna
my
post on status.
darling, put in the comment section that it is true. If it's not true, let me drag him very well. Because
You're
what would you
doing women
say?
supporting women, and this is not right.
No, I'm not.
This is not right.
No, I'm not. But it's only reasonable to have realistic goals.
So you're saying
Realistic
you're saying-
negotiables and non-negotiables.
You're saying someone having a physical attribute as a non-negotiable is not realistic.
It's not reasonable.
In what sense?
Because having your non-negotiables to be or attaching it to physical attributes is not sustainable. Not even what if she's going to give birth when you get married eventually and her body changes? Would you leave her and go after another fresh, tall and dark and beautiful woman? Would you?
Have you seen girls that are like, they like muscular and tall and in fact, let me
Do you know that it just feels like Bobo is still in the past?
Let me wait.
Do you know why? The world is evolving.
It has always
Man.
been a decision from the beginning, because I know I've already
Remember you
chosen
said
this
something about
person.
attraction. You said attraction is very important from the onset.
See,
It's
whether I like
important.
it,
When she now gives birth
whether I like it or
and she's not looking attractive the way you want, what then will you do?
it's not a matter.
But what will you tie these things to
It's not a
attract
matter
to?
of wait now. It's not a matter of
Okay.
being attracted to her the way I want. It's a matter of, is she who I chose? You understand? I chose it. See, it boils down to the fact that I chose I chose this person from the onset. You understand? And that's why I would always say, I'll tell my friends that before my wife give birth, or before me and my wife expect a child, we would have to stay some years, 2-3 years before we give birth to any child. Let's enjoy our youth. You understand? We need to see. There's something. See, children are secondary.
Bobo,
See,
you are a
gratitude,
living,
gratitude.
breathing, walking red flag.
That's it.
If this man is
Men-
striking you out, they better say no, because what is this?
See, men and or spouses, they tend to go straight into giving birth when they are in
Most of the time, it's not expected. So what if kids come?
That's why you have to plan. You understand? You sit
How
down with
careful can you be,
listen,
bro?
you sit down with your wife or your spouse and you're like, for the period of maybe 1, 2, 3 years, you understand? Let's be on family planning. Let's enjoy.
I'm on your family planning.
Let's
I'm on your
enjoy.
family planning.
Let's enjoy our youth.
This one thing is like
See,
family planning.
see,
Those things are not really planned.
Baby, let's go to the Maldives. Baby, let's go to Zanzibar.
This guy go single, say, don't be small. You'll be single for a very long time.
You like, baby, let's go to Zanzibar. Baby, let's go to Kigali. Let's go to Rwanda. Let's go to Boroboro.
And
You
do what?
understand?
And make babies.
Big babies, wow.
What were you doing there?
And enjoy time together. See, well, this one thing people get wrong here, or people do not get, is the fact that children are distractions. Beautiful distractions. Children are beautiful distractions. You understand? When children come, they tend to distract the parents from themselves if they are not careful. You understand? In the sense that when you give birth to a child, the love, most times, the love you have for your spouse starts shifting to your children, which is not supposed to be so. I don't know if you get me. Your love for your spouse is supposed to be primary while your children are secondary. Do you understand?
Do you know where you have graduated to?
Yeah.
Your obsession for physical looks have blinded you.
Yes! Oh, so when you come out, when you come out your babe, when you come out your wife,
I feel
you'll be like,
so sorry for Bubu right now
who is this couple? Who is this?
because they are so fine and you are thinking this way.
See.
Your thinking is very unattractive. Stop thinking like that.
It's because of the fact that I'm fine. That's why I want a fine babe. So when I come out, like,
okay, no, I am ugly. Have you seen me? Have you seen me?
Like this, but I go
I
market.
care less. I care less of those physical things because I am interested in the important things of
That is you.
relationships.
That is it.
Don't be thinking like that.
And may God grant you your heart desire. But for me, I want, see, the Bible says the expectation of the righteous shall not be cut short.
Bible. Where's my slipper?
It shall not be cut short.
Cutting Bible.
Your expectation. I expect a tall and beautiful.
Okay, do you know what? I'm going to catch you. Wait first.
Gorgeous.
What else is on your non-negotiable list? You guys, he has 21 items on that list. 21.
21 things. Which combines of negotiables and non-negotiables. You understand? They are not all 21 non-negotiables.
So what do you have on the list aside from being tall and drop dead gorgeous?
Then that's when other attributes come in. You understand?
God, let's see if they'll be sensing one of these
kind, loving God. Let me.
So loving God is secondary on that list. So yes, loving God is on the list.
Yes, it is secondary. It is. See, you can love God and I will not be attracted to you. I have to find you attractive first before your loving God whatever comes into play.
Wait, I don't want verse. Continue. Continue.
Hey!
We'll fight. Continue. Finish it.
This sentence is becoming toxic.
See, I'll break your head though. Finish it.
There are a lot of things on the list, and sometimes I don't even remember it. That I just when I see somebody and I say, "Oh, this is fine," I now have to. And most times here, what that list does for me is that it helps me discipline myself. You get in the sense that if I see a babe and I'm like, "Ooh, this girl is fine though," and I now have to go back to that list to be like, is she meeting up with some of the things that see? You don't necessarily have to.
You go single tay. Boo boo.
You don't
mark my words. What is today's date? My mommy will say, mark my words today. On the 3rd of July 2026, boo boo, you go single tay.
You don't necessarily have to meet everything in the list. You get it's a list, and out of 20.
Let me give you an illustration. Let me give you two illustrations.
Absurd.
The first one, you meet someone who is tall, job dead gorgeous, she's God-fearing, and all you want here, but she doesn't respect you.
You can't
she's
be God-fearing.
Sorry.
You can't be God-fearing if you don't do that.
See this one, you don't enter church today. See, you're not seeing God-fearing women. See,
that do not respect
women leaders sitting on the front row. They claim to love God.
I love what you did. I love what you did. Claim.
When will you find that? It's not when you're already inside the house with them. You want to divorce the woman.
No, see. There's a place for, that's where friendship comes in. You understand? There's a place for friendship. You getting to know the person. I understand that there are people that hide their character till they get into marriage and all of that.
Let me finish.
Finish, my dear.
If I give you she's tall, she's job dead gorgeous. No, she's job dead gorgeous. Yeah, she goes to church, she loves God, but she doesn't respect you. She's not committed to your marriage or your relationship. She's not submissive. Okay, physically, she doesn't know how to cook. She has body odor. Let
me say this. I can marry someone who does not know how to cook because I cook very well. Just being defensive.
You're not listening. Look at all these things I'm mentioning here. She doesn't listen to you. She doesn't make you make decisions as a man. She's not submissive. She doesn't give you peace. She nags. But she's tall and drop dead gorgeous. And by the way, another person is short. She's not as beautiful as the other lady, but she's still beautiful, but she's short. And she respects you, she loves God, she smells nice, she's submissive, and all of those things. Who would you pick?
Now
Margot.
let me say this. Let me say this here. There's one thing.
Hey! No, we don't want story. Who pick? Who would you pick? Hey!
See,
Pick.
first and foremost, you understand? It all boils down to what we said in the beginning. It all boils down. You see, it's not a yes or no something. It all boils down to what we said in the beginning. You have to first love yourself first.
You see,
You
hey!
have to first-
You see
have
what
to
he's doing?
first love
Who
yourself.
will you pick? You must answer that question today. Who will you
See,
pick?
I can go ahead and pick nobody, and it's still fine.
See why I say go single take. You
See,
don't know
I
what
can
you
go ahead
want,
and
bro.
pick
You don't know what you
nobody.
see.
See.
What we're preaching. What we're preaching today is finding out or building yourself before building a relationship. Yeah. If we continue talking with this man, you just get more confused. You don't know what you want.
It's not a matter
But
of
you don't know what you want.
It's not a matter of being confused. You understand? It's not a matter of being confused. It's a matter of I know what I want. This is what I want in a woman. You understand? She should be tall. Like, do you understand
She
that?
should be tall.
Exactly.
Are all women tall? What if
But are
the woman that's assigned to be your wife is not tall?
Are there tall women out there?
There are tall
Do you know
women.
tall men? Do you know tall women?
Yes.
Exactly.
So what if they
Do you
don't
know
cross
if-
your
Do
path?
you know if?
Or
do you
what
know
if the ones that cross your path are very terrible people? Or people that don't even love you? What
Let
would
me
you
tell-
do?
let
Will
me
you
tell
force your
something.
way into
Let
their
me tell you
lives?
something.
Huh?
Let me tell you something. For you to be in a very, very good relationship, yeah, I feel like firstly you need to have a list of what you want. Then you build yourself to be what is on that list because you tend to attract what's your kind of people. I don't know if you get me. You tend to attract your kind
Okay,
of
so what
people.
are you saying in conclusion?
In conclusion, we are not concluding yet. We are still going.
Okay.
We are not concluding anything. But what I'm saying here is, if there's something, was it Otedola or Dangote said some time ago? He said, if you are around 5 foolish persons, check, there are 6 foolish ones. Now, if you want to, I want to say something, but it's going to look demeaning. Well, I'm going to skip it. But if
No, don't skip it. Say it.
see,
Say it.
if a friend of mine told me something, was it last week? Last week, yeah. She was like, if you don't want to eat with dogs, do not associate yourself with dogs.
Okay.
You get? Now, if you do not want to be in a relationship with a short person, you
Don't
get?
associate with short people.
No.
So you
do
just go
not
out there
babes.
searching for tall babes.
Not
That's
associate-
creepy. Leave me.
Gratitude. See where I'm coming from. Do not
Okay.
associate. Do not entertain short people. That's why once I see someone that, okay, this person likes me.
That's how you pass your wife. That's how you will not entertain your wife.
See, let me tell you
Your wife
something.
will not pass you by.
Listen, see,
You
look at me.
you guys,
look at
the
me. Look at me.
whole point is to have
Look at me.
realistic goals.
Look at me.
And you look at me. Your attention should be on me right now. Have realistic goals. Make sure that your non-negotiables are outlined the way it should be. Pick things that are realistic, that are substantial, things that hold water. What do you mean by the first thing on your list is she must be tall and beautiful? If a lady comes out to say, oh, I want a man that has pink lips, abs, beards, broad chest, I will see you as someone that is unreasonable.
That's
You don't
not
even know what
true.
you want.
That's not true.
You don't know
that's
what
the
you
kind of
want.
person- See, you're saying this, bar, because ladies marry who is available.
That is supposed to be
Ladies-
on your negotiables, not your
Ladies-
non-negotiables.
Ladies,
Bruh.
if that happens for a lady, that's fine and good. Ladies marry who is available. They marry who is ready and who is available to them. Men are the people who, when a man wants to get married, he doesn't go after, he goes after who he wants.
Should I tell you
Yes.
something now?
Talk to me, my love.
Right now. Who be your love? See, let me tell you something right now.
Yeah.
When it's time for you to get married,
Yeah.
you then realize that wife not the outside though. Now you dey think do you know why to you your priority right now is looks? Because you have not really craved peace. Stan Eze, hot man on the internet. You think it's clear? I used to go and pick blessing your back.
Yes. Do you know?
You think
do you know,
it's clear?
Do you know if it's
Other sort of,
do you know
see, he
if
has
his
been with
spec is-
countless specs.
Do you know if
He has
his
been
specs
with
is
countless
fat
girls.
women?
No,
Do you know if his specs-
because
how do you know?
he's
You
not
okay,
his interview.
no, Bawo.
There's not his interview about his wife. The same way, what's this man's name? Aproko doctor is talking about his wife right now. He said his wife, what's her name? Amaka.
Amaka, yeah.
She wasn't
Chef
even his
Amaka.
spec. he had a spec.
Then that is him. That is on him.
But
If you don't get married to
it's
your
because
spec,
right
please,
now
look at me.
you're
If you
not
don't get married
craving.
to your spec,
You're
it's
right
on
now.
you.
Hey,
If you don't get married to your spec, it's on
right
you.
now you're not craving peace. What you crave is looks because you're not ready. But when you are ready,
See, when
at
I'm
that moment when
ready,
you crave peace, when you have been with
When-
countless people that you want but don't want you, you will then know what to do. Let's move on. Hey, let's move on.
when I'm ready, I'm going to get married to someone I find physically attractive, that is my spec, and that's going to give me peace. Do you understand? See,
You
it's
cannot
possible
eat your cake and have it.
You would eat
You
your
cannot
cake,
have it
have
all.
have your neighbor's own, even have Caesar's own.
You see, you cannot have it all. You'll be with the woman that is tall, job dead gorgeous. She can cook, she can clean, she loves God, but she doesn't respect you. She smells, she doesn't listen to you. Then you will have sense. Okay, now moving forward with what we have to talk about right now. I think we should just scratch so many of this because our time is fast. We're only spend the whole day talking about boo-boo and it's non-negotiables. So I think we should just move on to hey.
Let's talk about setting healthy boundaries.
Setting healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
That is very important. Yeah, but I feel like we've touched a bit of that already. If you're as a person, you cannot set boundaries. You don't know when to draw the line. When you're being disrespected, then there's an issue. You should be able to, as a person, a lady or a guy, to call somebody out or call your partner out and know how to do it respectfully. Not shouting or raising your voice, but just, please, I do not. Let me give you an instance. For example, you go out with your partner and he raises his voice at you or she raises her voice at you or somebody passes by and they're droning over that person. When you get home, what you should do is, babe, I saw the way you were droning over that lady. I find that very disrespectful.
Exactly.
It's something I would not do. So I would respect and I would love it if you don't do it to me.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, please. He would respect you. But not when, if you mention this to some ladies, they would say, I haven't gone to seminars where they will tell you, when you want to talk to your husband about some things that he does that doesn't please you, you rub his head and say, baby, if I give you head boots. See, there are some things that you need to stand on business.
Yeah, true.
Someone disrespects you and you're telling the person, babe, I don't like the way you shouted at me. Oh, my love, he will shout at you 1,000 times over. He will walk over you 1,000 times over.
Let me say this here. Most times people think that it's easy to say or to talk to people. It's not easy to advise people in abusive relationships.
Very
you
true.
know why? Talking from experience, a lot of people say I have a lot of experience and all of that. Well, I've been in an abusive relationship and
You have?
It's hard. It's very, very hard. Yes,
You
I
have?
have. It's very,
So
very
that
hard.
tall job
No,
dead
no,
gorgeous, she give you blue.
Relax.
Jesus.
Let's end this show.
No.
let's end this show.
So they throw
I'm
you
not
blow.
talking again.
Hey God, oh yeah, continue.
It's hard to come out from that thing because you're always going to root for the person. You understand? If you do not love yourself, you're always like going to make excuses for that person. You're always going to be like, this person is going to change. This person is going to come out correct and all of that. And in the long run, you see that it's not worth it. It's either you end up losing your life or you end up losing a tooth or two. You understand? So it's crazy most times when you're like, oh, advising people. That's why they always say you do not advise somebody in love. At the end of the day, they will use you and say they know where they used to meet at the end of the day. You get me? So let me not talk about the abusive something. But you don't say enter me. You don't say enter me. At the end of the day, it all boils down to you setting boundaries. If there's something you do not, that's why I always tell people, learn to have good communication. Have a very good communication skill. You understand? If you know how to communicate, there's a saying that they say with the right communication, Satan will be able to see God. You get? So there's a way you can talk to somebody and the person would understand where you're coming from. I don't know if you get me. So yeah.
Yes, and I think right now we need to wrap up the show. But the last thing I want to say, which is very important, is being financially responsible and independent, and also having confidence
For both genders.
That is why, yes, that's why I started by saying, if you have no money, you have no business with relationship. My love. You as a lady, if you don't have money, you don't have business with relationship. Imagine if you're trying to make, trust me, you're not only going to make your partner feel special on their birthdays. You're meant to do that every single time you want to.
Yeah.
So why would you not have money and you're going to a relationship? What business do you have? And it's not
No, I
even
feel like
about having money
everybody should marry their financial class.
Everybody can get class. That's another point.
Marry your financial class, yeah.
Please, don't try as a mechanic, go for a baddie. you cannot meet up, you cannot match up.
Lo.
All of far. You
It's
cannot,
going.
please.
It's going.
Especially in mechanic, go for like an akpos,
Go
no
for
shade.
Sulia.
Go for,
Go for
go for
Sulia
someone
the
in your
mecha-
class. So
Go for
please.
Sulia the fish
That's it.
seller.
Thank you so much, my amazing viewers, for listening to me and Boo Boo's rants, because that's majorly what we did today. Thank you so much. And also don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and X. And also, if you want to be a part of our show, you want to come in as our guest to share your opinions, you want to contribute to our viewers' values, you have anything to say about relationship, love, and marriage, come in. You're welcome. Boo Boo, do you have anything to say to our viewers?
So yeah, she said it all. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. And for now, I remain Bubu Durugo. Bye for now.
Run from him. See you in the next one. My name is Gratitude Imakode.
That's harsh. That's harsh.
It's the
That's
truth, please
harsh.
run.